We should be recording. It's the last spell, and hey, I remember the mic this time. Yeah, just wanted to see the file. So yeah, cues provided by Tinsley PR for the Arcade Crew, developed by Ishtar Games, music by The Algorithm. It's version 1.0, and let's continue Glenn. Which it's the final night, so it ends tonight. Something like that. I do not have high hopes. I know I need to do all the prep work. I left that because I needed to stop for dinner. Oh, and I also looked. Apparently this is actually part 13. Because I've been doing like 5.1, 5. Yeah, there's 5.2, and then 6, 6.1. This is 6.2, but it's technically the 13th part of it all. In case you haven't figured out, I'm trying to group together, like, you know, all the part 6s are Glenwald. All the part 5s are one run on Lakeburg, so part 4s would also have been on Lakeburg because I was there 3 different runs. I really have no idea what Max there. Yeah, so that's not easy. Anyhow, I have no idea. I really don't. How this is gonna work, because yeah, oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I'm remembering a little bit now that there was patch notes about one level I think did involve zombies. And we do have a graveyard. I don't know, but that might be it. That might be what the... When it's the mountains, as I've said before, the items, I think, are valuable enough that I will do that, but all the rest, like all these, are gonna be them too. No. I mean, that could be good, because they're probably going to be getting it. But I kind of want to try this. Especially since that may pair nicely with that. And the accuracy isn't that bad. There. What? Yeah. That's not gonna matter. That's not gonna matter. Opportunism could. Push up the crit. Because when it works, stun chance. What is... So reliability is already kind of high, so actually pushing it by 10% wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do move point, because if I need to move her, I need... Again, it's the same kind of thing, but it doesn't have magic. That is true. No, this, because I actually need to make this note. I'm going to do that right now. One thing that has occurred to me that in some ways I don't like, I understand why it is this way, but I don't like it, is boss night are mildly disappointing. Although maybe this one will be different. Let's, I should be fair about that. Because they are essentially just a rush on boss. The enemy, well, the horde, is unlimited and powerful. The end dictated by the boss, so we might as well, mostly ignore the horde, try to end it. And yeah, I don't necessarily like that. I understand why it is that way, but I do wish that it could be different. Range damage from none of those will really help. Well, okay, magic damage, so we'll hit that. I mean, he's got momentum, and again, it's the whole, if I gotta move, I gotta move. Okay. That actually could be positive there. But yeah, I get it. I understand why it is that way. It's just I wish that there could be some different variety. Oh, well, yeah, right there. True, I want to get him a better weapon. I could do that. That wouldn't be terrible. Now everyone, I think. Well, no, not everyone. Okay, only one. Sarah here doesn't have a health. Yeah, see, the funny thing about it, what I was talking about, is to me, I actually would find it very interesting and potentially very engaging if you did have the option of, like, the horde is limited, so that you could actually just hold off against the boss for a while, focus on the horde, wipe it out, and then turn all your focus onto the boss. I actually do think that would be an interesting design. But I get how that would be so much more complex. And it's also, you may not want that to be the gameplay. That actually could be. What do we have that is good on? Is that hole I don't? Well, true though, I could put it here. That. Yeah, gonna hang on to that. But that is, well, I don't know. I know I don't want to give up the skill, but it is so nice to have. And there's just so much versatility. Oh, I like. Where's here? I mean, it'll cost me some health, but it's going to be 10 more power, and those extra propagation bounce could really be nuts. When using this one. Oh, yeah. Probably going to give it. There's also, I mean, with the whole, I would find it intriguing to have it be, immediately I find it even better. Oh, no, it is actually, well, no, I don't want to lose. Okay, I'll take it. But I don't think it's 187 there. 165. It's like, that's a huge point. And actually, if you look, because it's 224, 236. I mean, true, it is less, but it's the whole momentum. Reliability is so powerful. And that's a large amount of it. This actually would be great. But yeah, so one thing that I do know, I do try to think of weird solutions to things at times. And I also appreciate weird solutions. Oh, hang on. There is somebody with it. Yeah. But it's still, this is actually, yeah. Yeah, I use this. That gets me the reliability. I was just saying I don't want to lose. 27. I'll lose 5%. But it's still, this is then so much more damage. It's like 196, 236. But I do that, that's 244, 193. So it's like, that is, I'm pretty sure, 187. Well, it's close enough. I'm not really losing much, but I am gaining more damage. It's just 236, 244. So it is definitely a step. Sure. Oh yeah, especially since credits are high. Ooh, that could be. No, it is not. It's rusty. That's. Okay. I don't think anyone has sword. That could be on the. Well, I'd have to give up the game. Let's go. It would not be any. Who else has? Somebody else does have poison. He has the poison, and she's that's. Physical wouldn't do anything. The meteor wouldn't be bad to have. But would plus 50% poison damage matter? It's already kind of high. And also... No, it was dodge. I said 31%. What was it? 15. I'm trying not to have them. Wait, that well, that. I mean, it still is. I should actually grab that because it'll be nice to have that, you know, a free thing on it. Anyway, yeah. So an example of like how I will think somewhat outside the box, essentially, when I do see something that's like this isn't really all that good. The Fight for Your Life system in the Borderlands series, which I've only played 1, 2, and 3 sequel. I don't like the design because I play solo, and that is a design where, and I know I've talked about this before, ranted about it before. If you had a hypothetical level 0 character play with any solo player, so long as that level 0 player can avoid being killed in a boss fight, or really any fight, you die. When you then respawn and run back in, the enemy's health hasn't reset. Because if they're still there, that's... When you die and there's no one there in the arena, all their health gets reset. So I actually remember in the pre-sequel, which... Terrible game. I really, really hate that. It's one of the very few games I actually recommend against. Okay? I mean, like, there's 2 or 3. And I've reviewed over 100. But one of the things that I would do in that is I would, in fights, because I was so underpowered and had basically no ability to heal, I would, even in just like basic mobs, always focus on one enemy, because if I kill it, then when I'm killed, because I was going to be killed, I was not going to live. Everything was way overpowered for me. It didn't matter. I had no survivability. I would always focus on one because enemies would not be resurrected. But if I was, say, splitting my ammo between 2, so that neither died by the time I did, they would be back at full health, and I would be back at full health, yes, but it'd be without... I'd have lost some money. I think I also didn't get all my ammo back. I know in one of the games it was that way. I don't remember if it was that way in all of them. Sure, I could put that on. The other one. You know, just building up the stats. So what occurred to me as I thought about it, and I think I actually figured this out in Borderlands 2, that would be a far better design, actually, because it would then, the balancing, it'd actually give another knob to balance with, but it would also allow solo players to not... I mean, the way Fight for Your Life was set up in Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel, I've not played 3, I have it, I haven't played it yet. It is tremendously favoring multiplayer. But what I realized is if they change it, so instead of it being an enemy is reset to full health, including bosses, by somebody's death, by a solo player's death, because then no one's in the arena, they have to run back in. Instead, if they used a health regeneration system, where bosses were constantly regenerating health, then they only regenerate as much as you allow them to in the time it takes you to run back. That would work just as well for gating, because it's like, it doesn't matter if you couldn't have a level 1 player taking on the final boss, because you just have the regen turned up high enough that they can never do that much damage, that they can never overcome it. That's what I mean by you'd still have a knob to balance with, but you'd remove that punishment from just playing solo, because now it's, you know, hey, if you die, it's not well, you're back to square one or worse. In the pre-sequel, there's actually one fight against the Valkyrie. It's basically their attempt at remaking the bunker fight from Borderlands 2, but it's bad. There's multiple phases to it, though. Not for the boss, but for the enemies that spawn in. It'd be like in Lakeburg here, how there are multiple phases to that boss. If the enemies got tougher with each phase. What happened was I died on the final phase, so the boss got reset to full health. But now for the entire length of that battle, it was actually spawning in the higher level enemies. That so ticked me off, I was done. It's like, that was the point where I just said, screw it. I stopped, I looked up, I tried to find a way to cheat in the game, and I did. So I would actually finish the game, but it's like, no, that was so terrible to me. I was done. I wasn't putting up with that anymore. But yeah, as I said, in Borderlands 2, it occurred to me that this would be a better design. And it's like, that is part of how I think about things. And by the way, part of the reason why I really don't like pre-sequel is that it is... There's specific spots where it's like, yeah, this is trivial with 2 players. It is so balanced against a solo player. Like, there's one where it's a secret, but it's, well, it's not really a secret. But you have to put a combination into some lock. You put in the combination by shooting buttons to turn it, because it's displayed vertically and there are arrows next to it. The problem is that the combination is shown in different rooms, so you need to see that combination, run in, then start shooting. But it's also, you can't, like, oh, I need to turn this 3 times, shoot it 3 times. No, you have to shoot it, wait for it to turn, then shoot it again, wait for it to turn, shoot it again. And this is all on a timer. Whereas if I just had somebody else back there that could just even type in to the chat what the combination is, it's trivialized. And it's just, there were other things like that, and just the balance itself was like that, where it's like, oh, once it's another player, it's trivial. If anyone's saying, oh, it's a multiplayer, no, that's a single player game that also supports multiplayer. And it's also, everyone can play solo. Not everyone can play with a friend, because not everyone has a friend. Or not everyone has a friend with that game. Or not everyone has a friend with that game that has a schedule that allows them to play. I mean, everyone can play alone. And I thoroughly and utterly reject anyone that says, oh, if the game supports multiplayer, that means it's only meant to be played multiplayer. It's like, no. If it can be played solo, it needs to be balanced for solo play as well. But yeah, so with this, just... Oh, and one thing I will add, because I know some people criticize that I chose to play as Claptrap in the pre-sequel, and they were like, oh, well, he's not balanced for solo play. He's only meant to be played with multiplayer. It's like, okay, let me translate that for you. That's saying he's not balanced. He is unbalanced. Okay, that's not a defense of... It's like, I didn't make the mistake there. The developers made the mistake by allowing a character to be balanced only for multiplayer. It's like, no, they need to be balanced for everything. Anyway, coming back to this though, I do wonder about that strategy. Like, if you could have it where there are a limited number of enemies and the boss. Just, I think that those scenarios could be interesting. Oh, I'm here. Okay, so that's E. This maybe. Nope, don't want to lose the skill ring. The isolation, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's 14 damage. The isolation is going to help with the sword. It would only help with this. How much does he have? Oh, he was just flat. It's about the same. The one with isolation might be a little bit better for damage, like if you just apply 13% to this. But like that might take it to 132, 134 at the low end for the base damage. But I'd rather have something that I can rely on. Yeah. It's like I don't need to worry about if they are actually isolated or not. That's what. Who has space? I think there is. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought there was. Okay. It seems I am out. So he doesn't have anything. Oh no, he does. Wait, is that perfect? Okay. But a base of 1. Perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's red because it's lower than it should be, but okay. This, I'll be honest, I don't like... Oh, wait, no, his armor is really high. I'd also lose the isolation bonus, but propagation would be meaningless. Propagation would be meaningless, actually. Yeah, so that's... yeah, propagation would be meaningless here. Meaningless here. Here. Wait, I thought I had somebody with a book. With a tome. No, the only one that propagation would be meaningful for is here. I'm already doing something there, so this trinket isn't useful for anything. So it's really just a question of, is there anyone with a hammer? It's skill range. I mean, that is a lot of damage, I will grant, but what is... Okay. Where's the other source of skill? Oh, yeah. Both hammer. Well, the hammer. It is a lot of damage. That's different. It's like it's 7. Wait, what? Oh, this has the +6. I had things flipped. I'm wondering about maybe doing this to take away health, but it would give armor. And armor can be very nice. And then this here. So it would weaken one, but it would raise the other up. So I'm just wondering if that would be worth it. But it would also give the momentum bonus. That's all it would give. It would give an additional melee. Pretty powerful. It is risky. But I think it might be worth it. And no one else has hammer. I'm actually gonna hang on to that. Let's... last one, so now I need to just join. So I expose traps, and they can then paired. Which is annoying. I do truly wish that they were, the traps were somehow marked. I don't think that there's... Ah, damn it. I accidentally destroyed the trap. Because I wasn't really paying attention. I was in just the groove of it, and I did see there's a repair thing. I was just thinking, huh, that's weird, but it didn't process. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Alright. There. And I'm going to throw down additional buildings. Let's do this first. I mean, here. But it is, if I'm remembering correctly, and it is actually, zombies. They're coming from here. I do still want to cover over here, though. You know, I just realized I have not been doing the thing that I really like doing, as you've seen. Putting down... Well, actually 4 of these surround. Wait. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why I still forgetting about this. Oh, that one decided. Nah. Although, wait. It counts as a trinket. So I could push up to 28. Well, it's not that it counts as a trinket. It is a trinket. I doubt that's going to be an issue. So, awesome. That genuinely was so worth it. Because now they're just going to start with the trinket. That yeah, will be useful. Okay. Okay, so we can have 3 of those. I can just put down as many of these as I want. Okay, I can... This is actually better, because I can put down multiple. Let's do one up there. One here. Okay, and that. Alright. You know, at one point, when you put down things like these, they actually auto-generate one. Did get that reward immediately. Interesting that that's not a thing. I feel like I was saying something, but it exited my mind. It happened more than I... Okay, that would prove everyone. Okay, yes, I am assuming it is zombies and that they are coming from there. But I could also be wrong. So, yeah, let's actually do it that way. That seems like it works. There. Like having somebody at each corner. And then just moving them around, isn't it? I need to get over here's a little weak. But it's what we got. There. It can actually. Okay. Alright, I was wrong. But this is still actually kind of a positive thing in that I did position for not knowing. So okay. Like, you know, I do have people spread out. I've got 2 that are definitely going to be able to hit that thing this turn. That's not one of them. Try dry it. Love it. They are going to block. So it's actually better to go this way. This is blocking. Alright, if I come here now. Fortunately, no. Is that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just focus. Out of range. Fine. That is in range. Close. This is a dangerous idea in so many ways. I'm still gonna do it. Because I have that. Now that's 171. 86. 9. I don't think it likes me doing that. Pull back. Get it with that. Oh, I'm not going to get line of sight on this thing at all. Oh, maybe up here? Nope. Oh, wait, no, that is. That's right, I have the extras on that, so... Oh, look at how much damage I just did. Perfect. There's gonna be more. We were told there's going to be more, but yes. There. And pull back. You do some pickups. That's the only pickup. Seed mortar? That sounds terrible. Don't taunt them. Okay, no, that is it. There any other? I don't really see these, so I'm gonna. Yeah, that's actually a very good idea. Hit all of these that I can. And now I can continue attacking. Oh, hey, that's handy. Seriously? It hit. No. I don't feel like pulling him that far away. Alright. Unfortunately, this is where it has. Well, actually, I can do that. And I don't think if I'm... Yeah. So there is no angle on that guy. Well, actually, no, that's not. If I do this... Oh. I don't want to go this far forward, though. Just, if they're going to come at me, I'd like them to be on the traps. So, yeah, here is actually fun. I mean, true, he'll be able to hit me. But, no, this is fine, because then if they want to come to me, they have to stand on the trap. Yeah, I'm just like, you have points, but it's like, I can't. Oh. You look to be in more danger. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, no, you so all same. Okay, that sucks a little. Unless... Okay. This isn't so bad, then. I knew that was coming. We can... Alright, yeah, so I can wail on that. At least I think I can get up there to wail on. Which does... 29. Okay, you actually... Oh, no, yeah, you would. Okay. There. Very much in. Oh, duh. Hang on. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hold on a little bit. Perfect. Okay. So neither of these are maxed out. So you're the one. What is your range? I got 2 of the wands on here, so... He's not going to get all the distance, but... Although, hang on. Could I... Nah, it's not worth it. There's this thing. That's going to be a lot of momentum on this thing. Yeah, 25. Okay. Pull back. That, and then you actually run. Seemed tougher than they had been. There. Yeah. Good figure. All right. Maybe not that far. There. He's kind of dangerous, but I feel like that this is my best shot. It's to actually focus on. Alright. That's all I got there. Now for you... which unfortunately cannot go as far as I'd like. Okay, but on the right side can get fairly. It doesn't seem to like fire, though I could be also honest, I don't know if there's anything to that. That's enough. And it. Yep. I want to do this. I need to do it this way. It is risky, but way. And oh man, I wish I had noticed that. Really all I can do. Man. If I had noticed that he was close enough to do that, then I could have kept him in there and yeah, that could have gone better. Okay, so there is another dryad. Alright. Oh, and there's another. Ooh, this is... How many are there? Yeah. Beating it up. Oh, that is awkward. Poison damage is 20. Okay, so it was actually stacked. Okay, that would actually be smarter. why you keep skill vein. I'm gonna pull him back. You. Oh man, some of this stuff really sucks. Could do that. Oh, the blocker there. Oh yeah, it actually is the blocker. There we go. That's not actually gonna be enough. Yeah, no, that's more about just broad damage. So I'm just like, here would be nice. And he's not one that I gave potion, mana potion to. Yeah, let me just. Yeah, so I think this is actually going to do more damage than the meteor would, especially since I can do it multiple times. Yeah, let's start protecting. But we can still the last shot. Oh, I noticed those guys. Fortunately, one of these guys is not going to fight because he's immune, but the others are. True, I am, I did get the thing that reduces the amount of resistance. I am not going to win this. And I'll tell you why. So I've taken out 2 already? Well, yeah. But look at where it is. And there's 3. There's probably still more than these. Ah. still gonna hit it. There. It's not necessarily the smartest to do this, but I mean, it was a good amount of damage. No. Yeah, maybe I should have done that instead. Actually, no, I definitely should have. It would have been a lot more. Although I do have this ability. No, I don't, because that... This won't block. That. That's no. That, however, is a good shot. What? Oh, son. Alright. That's all. As expensive as it is, I think it's what I need. Just that was a lot of damage. And there's a kill. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, pull you back to... Who has... I know somebody has a mana code. You do. Oh. Okay, this is my belief right now. There's more than this one left. And also that these two heroes will survive and be able to kill it on the next turn. So it's better for me. Excuse me. To instead focus on killing these guys another way. By them. And you can stay there. I hope it's safe enough. And that. You are in a less position though. You're gonna take over yours. Yeah, you just stay there. Oh, yeah, actually that is true. Not from here. If I come up... No, quite. Seriously, that tree. Look. Nope. There we go. That's not good. There's literally nothing I can do. I think I might be best off protecting. The hell? Oh, the hunter. There's a lot of enemies. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you're in bad shape. Heal you up. That's gone. That didn't move. This is not good. This is very far from good, in fact. This is some might call bad. See that? There we go. Seriously. Punch him. Oh, yeah, that is. How about? There we go. Seriously. I was really hoping, in case it wasn't clear, for at least the next enemy to appear. The next boss, I mean. Stop missing. Is an attack. Oh, there's also one right there that I can't really see. Sure. Oh, yeah, so you. Sorry, I've been forgetting. Can't drink water, too. Interesting. It didn't do that in a range of 3. I mean, that was 2 away, so... Well, okay, you can't stop. Wait, who is that has the mana poke? No, it is only this. Alright, it has to, because the blocker. There's no one. Well... Sorry, Edlin. You're gonna be taking some hits. Maybe taking better than this guy, though. Alright. Seriously? I am not winning this. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. There are far too many enemies. How much more do I even have to do? Because the meter hasn't moved. Come on. Okay. So in theory, these are the last 3. But, yeah. Damn. I didn't think it would hit him. I honestly did not think it would. I mean, some things are not allowed to hit enemies. Some things, sorry, to hit friendlies. Some things are, and but still, there's no way. I look at this chaos that is all coming here, and I need to go out there. It is not happening. I mean, if I had confidence that just like if he could come over here and just kill this one, he's not even going to be able to get shots on it. Look at this. Yeah. Oh my god. This is hideous. This is absolutely hideous. Oh. And I know there's another map after this even. Wow. Is that enough? Alright. I'm gonna do what I can, but it's not gonna be going against any of the bosses. That is pointless. I see that as completely and utterly pointless. Because I need to get all this distance. I then need to destroy one of these. Oh my god. I hate this. Wow. I'm sorry, this is just so stacked against you. I mean, if you cut... Yeah, if the number of the normal enemies was cut in half, I consider it reasonable. But not with these heroes, maybe other heroes. But no, I am absolutely, unequivocally... And also, look at how much health they have, too. With that many and how spread out they are. No, this is... The only way I am doing this is with a lot more power. Which is either I play other levels to unlock more stuff, or I turn on the overload. I mean, this isn't helping, but the situation is not hurt that much by this. Right? This is bad. This is making it a little bit worse. A scotch worse. The actual situation, though, is unwinnable. Yeah, I mean, this... I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this, and it is so thoroughly a... I would need to have 2 or 3 heroes that on a single turn could do enough to kill one of them. Each. Right? That is what I would need. I don't think I've seen a single hero that would be capable of that. And I do not know what I could do to achieve that either. Alright, well, he's gonna die at least. Okay, actually, I'm gonna make it 10. It's like he's gonna need it. Gonna need that. I mean, this really is just terrible. Maybe. That got me moved. But it's still... Yeah, I need to break those somehow. You know? hey, the meteor ring would help. But I like, he needs to hang out there. Everyone else just needs to somehow survive. Didn't I click on that? Thought I did. Apparently not. I'm back here. Can do that. Yeah, sure. Heal him up. It don't matter. Four. Seriously? Okay, this I also think sucks because, oh my god, they are beyond overpowered. This is stupid. But it's also, this meter is terrible. Okay, because right now there are half as many, yes. Well, there are as many, so half of the total, there are as many of these boss enemies as there were the entire time before. So that, I get it's the third and final stage, but this is at least as many of them as in the prior two stages combined. So that representation is false. Okay, I get it's the third stage, but that information isn't accurate, is not actually describing the situation. But yeah, absolutely though, with this, I cannot foresee any means for me to succeed here without doing the overload mode and basically being like, screw it, everything is on. And like I said, I am like very certain that there is another fight after that, another thing. But yeah, and it's also, look at how much health they have. That is obscene when you consider what I've had to go through just to get this far. And for one of them, I mean, no, this is... I do consider this completely unbalanced. Yep. I get that there are people, I think that they're wrong. Come on, don't do that. I think that they are wrong. But I get that there are people that think that this is fun. It's like, I see no path to victory here that does not involve just saying screw it to the difficulty. Okay, how is that fun? Okay, that turns me off from enjoying the game. That doesn't make me want to play it more. That wants to make me play it, that makes me want to play it less. Why not? Back. I mean, it is making me, it did already occur to me that win or lose on this, and it's a definite loss, that I will get to work on writing the review. He's starting it tomorrow. It's the evening tonight, right now. And I was thinking I would do the other thing, the try the overload mode. Seriously? Anyone have an angle on this thing that doesn't quite move at pain? Oh, yeah. Now it's that. Yeah, there. So it is, I will put in some more time, but legitimately, I do not see how I get past this. How I get past this map without just overload mode. Now, it's possible that I could look up and find that, no, there's this strategy and this strategy, but it's like, I have no reason to believe that there's any strategy that would work. This is so absurd. To my eyes, this is just absurd. Wait. What? Oh, I don't remember that actually being the case. It's also unclear. Caster effective. Okay, ooh. Yeah, I've never really noticed that before. I don't really like how that's not clear to me. So it is, it increases my damage. Well, this guy's damage, too. I mean, it does make sense, but I'll be honest, I also just think that it's valuable to just have the ability to move at action points like that. Alright. Don't left to do. So, also going back to what I was saying at the start of this absolutely is one that, if it weren't an unlimited number of enemies, I also would feel would be a hell of a lot more approachable than this. Because, I mean, that is... There is no way I could manage that. I would need to, like, just surround the Nexus with, like, 4 layers of traps. And have a hero, at least one hero there, constantly restoring them. In order for that to survive long enough for everyone else to kill all the Dryad. And hang on, I just want to make sure. There. Just want to make sure I got the screenshot. When I report the playtime, I'm probably going to just do the sum of all the run times. I'll also include the recording time. But no, that... Oh my god. No, I absolutely in no way see how that is feasible. Except for the overload mode, which I will look into. I'm going to take care of the Oraculum. I don't know why it sits here, because I feel like it shouldn't take this long to load. I have a feeling there's something else going on. And to be fair, I am aware, I don't know what they are, but I am aware that there's a patch that's going to be coming to address various bug fixes. That could be a bug that will be. Alright. Good, because we'll finally be able to get their name. I'm pretty sure we will be able. Okay, granted, that would help. But at the same time, you need to know where they're gonna be. Because you have to build those first. I think I will do that. I want to check on some other. Woman of Celeb. Huh. Okay. I don't think I could pronounce that correctly. That's why I stopped. It is also not a term I can call so before. Good. Yeah, give me that one. So, by the way, you can actually invest these in ones that won't complete. Demonstrate that. Oh, I can't afford any of those. Because I do like the... See how you can release? So you can partially invest in... Huh. Okay, that would actually... I don't need it. That one, longbow. Actually, yeah. Well, I could also start unlocking these. I don't really want to, though. Well, the axe is really on that bad. But it's, I don't care much for the daggers. Okay, I guess that's nice. At one point, I think the cost was different. I think but it's just, they don't really do that much damage. They're daggers, what do you expect? But it's, I was like, okay, this does more damage. Has greater range. Only one target, but it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Spears are just, they're nice, but they are costly, so I don't want to do that. And the hand crossbows, they're like the daggers, where it's like, I mean, yeah, but they don't really, I mean, this is nice, the poison on there, but that's, when did they change? Yeah, this got changed. Because this, at one point, I'm pretty sure, was multi-target. That, I think, also may have been... But no, I think that doesn't seem right. That was only one target. Like, I feel like I might just be getting... Yeah, and this one's kind of weird, because how it only does damage in the middle, but it has that secondary effect. So it's kind of like the Great Hammer, except the Great Hammer stuns. This just reduces accuracy, and it's like, well, chance to stun. what? And then it's like immediately, nah, this is costing mana, this is costing mana, this. So yeah, I don't care much for that. The Druidic Staffs, actually I should. Because they, we actually have, no, not this one. I had a scroll here, but these are all about poison. That one isn't, but this, I thought there was, okay, this has opportunism. I thought this did it well. Like, I do remember a strategy where I would use Entangle with the Bee Sting. They may have shuffled things, which probably makes sense because it was a very powerful combo, but it also, that took 2 mana and that took 3. So it would drain your mana so fast if you weren't paying attention. And types. There. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like, I legitimately don't really want. And then that's just, give me more beat. I mean, yeah, it's, the offhand there might not be bad, but it's the whole, I don't want to pollute, and yes, I will say pollute, my, my pools for what I can get with things I'd rather not get. I don't think I can really do much more. That's actually kind of amazing. It'd also be nice if they were in. Okay, there we go. So I can have it sorted by basically what I can afford. Okay. This actually could be nice because it's all defenses, which would include the trap. 25% more damage would be nice, but it is taking it. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's actually do that. Okay, turn that off. Back. Okay. So there isn't more here, but at least some stuff has a lot. I mean, it said that was new. Those are kind of. Only gonna be that. But yeah, there is like no. Yeah. There. Yeah, there really should be a way to sort. That actually. So wait, I can. Okay, that's actually really neat then. If that's the case, is I could just turn them all on, but it's just gonna push down. And I don't. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna leave this like that. I'm gonna pull up the review guide because that should explain. At least I hope it does. General information game. Okay, no, it's not. I would need to find the oh, yeah, just do so. The last spell, overload mode. I cannot remember what the catch is with the omens. Well, with the overload. Uh, is that it? That you're telling me just that? Sorry, it's boundless. Um, we also have a description of the apocalypse levels here. We already know the first two. Enemies have greater health. Waves are bigger. Mist sensors appear, spreading the thin mist in the battlefield. Okay, would that mean then that enemies could spawn in the middle of the map? Golden material prices increased by 20%. Enemies have +1 movement points, though runners, crawlers, and the winged have have a +2, and then you get 100% bonus tainted essence from that. Looks like it increased by 20% each time. Oh dear God, Apocalypse 6. So this is the highest level Apocalypse. Items have negative stat traits except the starting gear. So whatever you start with, that's basically all you want. Since it's apparently boundless. Here we go. It's like that's the exact. Uh, okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, now true, this was Steam forum question, so it's players answering. Is basically boundless mode, which previously was easy mode. It's a mental thing. It's if you turn it on, it's like, well, then you're not playing it at the highest difficulty kind of thing. You're not. Someone did make a point. I do actually remember being part of the patch note that it's it is still a legitimate way to play according to the developer. Like they want the game to be accessible, which I do have to laud them for. I mean, they're oh man, there are definitely some roguelikes out there that I do not believe that they want people to actually play and enjoy. They want a small niche community to do so. Anyway, this isn't one of those. Um, so then that could mean that yeah, I can just come back and just crank everything up to the max and try it that way. But I do think that still what my plan will be is tomorrow I start writing. And yeah, I will acknowledge that I haven't finished the game yet. I will then, and I also just remember something else I gotta mention. And I'll do one of the older maps. Just, kind of the fun of it thing, as I was talking about, seeing how advanced I've become, but also, well, I might turn on boundless mode. It depends on what. I would turn on the essence stuff. That might be if. Well, yeah, I can only do if I go back to Gildenberg. I can only do the two chain essences. I might want to turn on some of the others as well, just for the hell of it. Like this stuff that'll make the traps really overpowered for that. Like yeah, I mean, hey, it's a legitimate way to play. Um, but it's just I like kind of being silly. Like if I could fill the map with traps and just sit there and watch it, I would. I would actually find that enjoyable. I'll probably do that after or while I'm still writing. I may try to like finish up the writing and then come back and do a boundless mode. And don't worry, I'll still record it. It'll be part of the body of the review, but I may do it after I finish writing and come back to I don't remember the name of this place. What is? Do I have it in Glenwald? I may come back to this and do the overload. It's like boundless mode. And maybe I'd come back and make make changes to the review. Maybe I wouldn't. It depends, because a lot of the gameplay stuff for most games you figure out in the first few hours. So it may sound weird, but technically for a lot of games, not all, you spend a few hours in there, you can write a competent review of the gameplay. Story you can't. Graphics can, typically. Well, not always, because I can remember The Witcher 3. Once I hit it's like, I got used to Novigrad. It's like, yeah, this is nice. It looks good, but, yeah. Then I went to Skellige, and it's like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I still remember that. It stuck with me so much, how Skellige is just so beautiful land to visit and look around in. For further context on that, I did actually like finish off everything on the mainland before I went to Skellige. So I really was only seeing the continent's appearance, and then the Skellige that does have its own styling too. I mean, it's all the same general artistic style, but it's like suddenly you've got the northern lights and beautiful snow-covered mountains. I mean, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so with this, I mean, I know the gameplay for this. It is a good thing that I have been playing more, because I never put in too much time into the early access. I mean, it's 40 hours over that whole period. So it's like I did not have as much experience with the Omen system until now. And some of the upgrades, I can't remember ever working with a sledgehammer. Maybe the great axe, not the double-handed sword. The double-handed sword might have been in there, but I never used it. Crossbow, I do remember being in use. Like the full-size crossbow, not just the hand crossbow. Hand crossbow has been. So yeah, it's like I am definitely doing a deeper dive now, as I should, for this review. But yeah, so it's. I should still be able to write a good review, and it is. Yeah, it still is. This is still going to be a 3. This is still a solid recommendation, even though this last one, as I said, is absurd. That Glenwald, that night, that final night, that boss fight is absurd. It is ridiculous, absolutely unequivocal. But it is not enough for me, especially because there's the boundless mode. It is not enough for me to think that, yeah, I should push it down to a 2. Where it's like, it is still fun, but it has issues. Because, like, no, because Lakeburg was, man, getting that victory there was amazing. It felt so good. And then Gildenberg, too, was fun. So it's like those outweigh this. And it's also, with boundless mode, I may be able to get through it. Well, I should be able to get through it. I hope so. But I didn't like these heroes. I do also want to be clear that I never liked this crop of heroes, what their specific abilities were, and what gear I had on them. It was very unsatisfying to me. I muched the previous run, the final run that I actually won, that I was victorious in Lakeburg. I much liked those heroes. Like I felt that there was a good interplay. Not interplay, but like good selection of perks there. I think even the one before that I kind of liked, but no, these heroes were never that satisfying to me. They still did pretty well. Like, you can still work through heroes that you don't care for, and that genuinely is something that, should be celebrated. I mean, I'm just putting down what the time was. 6 hours, 13 minutes, 31 seconds. Well, yeah, I'll just, I'm making my notes. Glenwall is tricky because it is pretty large, though in some ways it's designed reminiscent is what I want to write. I'm always lousy at remembering how to spell it. I probably spelled it wrong, but I'll know what it is, and I can check in a moment. Uh, Lakeburg, but bigger. Legitimately, it is a at least it feels like a much larger map. I can't as easily get a hero across it as I could in that. But it's also like Lakeburg stood out to me compared to Gildenberg. Actually, yeah, let me say it is Gildenberg. Okay. Because I know I wasn't certain about that earlier. Gildenberg was relatively small. I don't remember being quite so busy as far as there being things to block vision. Lakeburg definitely had that. But it was still compact enough that I could get one hero to the other I could get a hero from one side to the other pretty quick. I could not do that in Glenwall. Even for the heroes that's like, yeah, I have 11, 12 moves. I mean, it really is bigger. And a lot of things in the way. Boss fight is ridiculous. It involved yeah. Now I'm trying to think tanky. That I was trying to think of a different word first, but then that one entered. That's exactly what I mean. It involves tanky bosses, many of them, that while they do not move, you have the infinite horde. They spawn in things that actually I don't think I ever saw them attack, but they buff nearby horde enemies, and the bosses are across the map, and in the final stage has only as many of them as the earlier stages combined. I'm sorry, that has got to be the case because I wasn't it like 6 at the end. It's like it was 1 then 3 or 4. No, I mean it's. I do feel that did double, and that there was no way. Not even when it was still just the 3, because there was one at the top, one at the far left, one at the bottom. I wasn't going to be able to cover that. They also have raise up stones around them that block vision, which means they cannot be attacked until the stones are destroyed. It is a truly stacked fight. Yeah. Could probably cut the horde in half and still have it be a challenge for most enemies. I'm serious, because it's also when you consider that you have the difficulty in moving across just as far as how large the map is, so how much run you need, how much movement you need. But there's also, on top of that, you have to avoid the enemies or somehow plow through them. So yeah, it really is a stacked fight. Um, Now I'm just thinking, could you change the number of the boss enemies there? Like, it's 3 phases. Let's say it was 1, then 2, then 3. Okay? Let's say it was something like, and the third one still having the thing pop up around. Would that be more reasonable? Actually, it would be, mainly for one thing that's good, is because you will advance through the stages faster, the horde will be smaller. Like, it'll take fewer turns to get to that final stage, so there will be fewer horde enemies around as well. But it's still, that would be incredibly challenging. If you don't have heroes that can move around, and if you don't have heroes that, even in pairs, can take out one of them upon arrival in a single turn. If it starts taking multiple turns, you're just losing so much time, and the horde is going to. Yeah. But still, I am overall happy with the game. This is. I'm also now just thinking, one of the Boundless mode that's only available, one of the Boundless mode that's only available with Boundless, one of those is increasing your gold and materials, right? I think one of them. Either it increases it or decreases costs. That would actually be really powerful in that, because you could have you build up so many defenses that way. But also, I mean, like, imagine putting down all the traps. Just actually filling the area with traps, so you neutralize the horde for a while. But could also really move it in around the next, too. Around the seal. Yeah, I am... I want to add this to... I am feeling only way I'm going to see at Glenwall is with Boundless mode, formerly Easy mode, that allows special omens, but also any number of omens to be active. And also, as I said, the tainted essence, the apocalypse level, that would not have made a difference. It legitimately would not. That extra 20% was not the issue. It was the sheer number. And even cutting them, even with that off, it's not as though I would have been able to kill them so much faster that the number would be fine. No. It was too much. It was just too much. From what I've read, that's acceptable. Well, yeah, that it is acceptable. And accepted way to play the game. There are no negative consequences aside from, yeah, weakening. That's not really the right word, but weakening the leaderboard mentality. Some have. I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to beat it without having to do Boundless mode, but it is also I see no means of achieving. I truly don't. Looking at that, I would need like just the right heroes, and that's not happening. That's not how roguelikes work. And also, there's some people that in a roguelike will like constantly like in this they look at the heroes. Nope, I don't like that. abandon, start again. I cannot do that. I think that is very contrary. And actually, I need to make that note as well. One thing that is a definite plus to the game is even with heroes, don't like the gear of weapons of perks of and the stats of still win. Not necessarily win-win, but it's like, you can still win. They are still viable, even if you like. Just keep working with them, finding what strategies work and what don't. So like I really hated that I had that one guy there that's like he's got 2 wands. It's like that really sucked. Like such little diversity there. But what did it let me do? He needed more mana, deeper mana pool, or to have a mana potion on him. But that allowed me to then use, especially because there was a thing that added the multi-target stuff, allowed me to use that one spell a number of times at the additional 2 hits. So 50% more damage. That guy was actually really powerful. I don't like his spec. I don't like how he existed there. Like what his numbers were, what his equipment. I didn't like any of that. But he was actually still very powerful. The one catch, one qualification. So I will note this. One qualification is weak weapons are still weapons. So you do need to be careful with prioritizing stats against damage. Example, I love skill range, but sometimes you need to give that up if weapon is simply too weak, viable, and later not. I mean, that is very true. It's like, but skill range, it's so powerful, but it still is a, and I don't remember if I actually did that in this one, in this video, but it's still the whole, I mean, sometimes, yeah, you have to, I mean, if you're suddenly increasing your damage by like 20%, by a fifth, yeah, that extra range is actually not going to be as important as that. And I think I've seen situations where it would have been more than that, where I was going from like a base level weapon to a level 3 or 4 weapon. It's like, yeah, I lost skill range, but now I can actually hit things and they'll die. That's another thing. That actually, no, that would be an interesting, it's not in there, but that would be an interesting one of the boundless mode if it did not increase the stats on the enemy with each wave. With each night. It's just the number. Because that is one thing that I've always found a little fascinating with some games. And this is one of them, where it's like, wait, so you also having the enemies progress? Why? Isn't it the same enemy? It's like, it's always the same crawler. Why are they apparently also RPG elements like we are? It's like, why are they actually increasing in level? It doesn't actually make sense when you stop and think about it. Why are they getting stronger? Aren't they also just mindless beasts? I mean, yeah. That's don't worry, that won't make it into the review. Well, maybe that they do increase in stats, but not that commentary that I had there, because it's like that's not relevant there. That's more of just a question of why do we do this in games? It doesn't actually make sense that they are more powerful just because it's a later night. But that actually would be a very interesting thing to see, because then you progress, and so but you have to manage greater and greater number. Which that's kind of how you see in some zombie games, where all the zombies are basically the same, but it's the number of them increases. So it's the swarm, it's the horde that's actually the danger, not any specific enemy. Whereas in this, the horde is the danger, but so are the specific enemies. Alright, have I blathered on enough? I do believe. Although, here, let me do one thing quickly. I just want to add this up, and I'm not counting the tutorial. I know what it would be. Time 3, 5, 5, 8, 6, plus 21, 8, 7, 4, 14. I will ignore the second. Seriously? Really? Okay. Wow, really? Yeah, okay. I didn't realize I put in 32 hours. That's what is shocking to me. Actually, more. Because, as I said, I don't have the tutorial in. You don't get it. That was about half an hour. So, and that was like 32.45 or something. So yeah, I've put in like 33 hours. And I'm gonna put in more. Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel a lot better about deciding, yeah, I'm gonna, start writing it up tomorrow. Yeah, wow, okay. Neat. As I said though, I have been blathering. But yeah, so my plan is writing. It might not be until Monday. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. I'll do the writing Sunday. Some writing Sunday. It can take a while to write up everything. But it might be Monday when I'm back. And as I said, it'll probably be a run in Gildenberg, just, sort of, memory kind of thing. But with Boundless Mode, see how that feels. And also with Boundless Mode, like, that way I can have turned up all the tainted essence. To really get as much as I can out of that. But also just getting a feel for some of the stuff. And just seeing how much, the whole memories thing, how far have I actually advanced. Alright, that is it. I'm glad I don't need to look at the waveform and see that, oh, I've been blathering for 20 minutes or half an hour, and the video's only 2 hours, 10 minutes long. Yeah. I am sorry to everyone that actually decides to somehow listen through to hear all my commentary. I feel sorry for anyone that listens to any of my commentary. That will never stop me from doing these review plays. I think they are valuable. They are, nothing else, show my desire to be transparent and honest with all this. And, yeah. See you next time.